Okay, now okay, so the values tuple is ordered. Okay, values are ordered. So if you want to change that order, you can reverse the order by this reversed method. Okay, but you can't change the order once tuple is created, but you can create another tuple with the different order of the values. So now topic is what tuple values are. Tuple values, tuple is duplicable. Tuple is duplicable means, simply understand that values can be duplicable. See what happens. See here, in this tuple, where is our tuple? This is our tuple. Same, see, 5 is there and same 5 value we have placed. So this is duplicacy. So tuple holds duplicate values. There is no any issue. So this topic. So as tuple values are order, indexed, values are unchangeable, tuple is duplicable. So I have discussed all that properties of the tuple. Now tuple items, let us see. One is that constructor. We can use the tuple constructor to make a tuple. Constructor is, I told you many times, it is a method. So we can use tuple constructor. Constructor means a special method to create a tuple. Okay, now come down. How can we use the constructor to create a tuple? So we will use here, we will use the constructor means is a method. Okay, so let us see. Suppose a variable create tup is a variable. You can do any keep. Up is a variable, x is a variable, my name, your name, anything you can keep as a variable. So up is a variable. So that up is a variable here. Tuple method. Tuple constructor means method. So tuple method. So method means brackets. So that brackets, we can use the tuple method, means this is the constructor of the tuple constructor. Okay, special method. We can use this to create the tuple. Okay, something whatever, so write with the values here. Okay, whatever the values you want to draw. Aha is a string. Okay, now any fruit values you can keep any after that, any, that is what complex number, any float value if you want to, any boolean number, boolean value you want to say. So now this becomes a tuple. Why? Because whenever you, so tuple method use it here. Now it is giving error. Why not closed? No issue. That is what it is giving error, because tuple of tuple. Now one more bracket you need to keep here. This method is part of what is giving error, was not closed. Why it's not closed? Let us see. If I run this, it will give any errors in the invalid syntax. Perhaps you forgot a comma. Where, in which line? That is what, where I have forgotten 1.6. that is what, a float number. Okay, after that, this is a string type of data, and comma 4.5 float, comma 5j complex float. Float is what? Float is not defined. Float, remove this. Float is not defined. Okay, false. I want to keep a false, that is a boolean value. So now it is okay. Now there is no any error here. Now that's everything is okay. Now this is I have used the constructor. Tuple constructor means it is a method. Okay, you simply write, it is a tuple constructor is a method. Okay, that is a method. Already I told you that it is having the brackets. So we can also use the tuple method to create the tuple. Okay, so next is what tuple constructor. So next topic I want to mention here, tuple values. Tuple values means elements, items. Values can be tuples values can be any data type, okay, there is no any issue. Simple means any data type. So create z is a tuple, otherwise you simply say integer is a tuple. It is hold in all integer only the integer values. Before that we have mentioned many mixed values. String is there, float is here, complex is, this is boolean value. So this int is a variable. It is holding only integer values, okay, any data type. So like what you know, after that if you want to create, suppose string is a variable which is holding all the strings, okay. Then after all the strings, as I told you that string can be represented in single quotation or double quotation, doesn't matter, okay. So here, okay, Suman. So this is what string tuple, okay. But string, it means what? String is a variable. It is not referring that string type of data, okay. But by this we can understand that this tuple holding this tuple name is string, that is holding only all we have stored string values. So now if you say somewhat like float is a tuple, but float all you want to any data type 10.5 comma 2050.4 comma 71.2. so anything you can do. There's no any error will be given, okay. So whenever you want to get, so simply you type print, take a print statement. So tuple values can be any data type, otherwise mixed data type, okay. Similar data type, duplicated data, there is no any issue, okay. Next we will try to understand, that is what, as I told you that. So now we will try to understand negative indexing of the tuples. So negative, as I told, negative index starts at the end with the -1, as I have briefed here. Negative index starting from -1, -2, -3, -4, like that, okay. So after that, range of negative indexing we can get the, by simply keeping negative index we can get that value. And after that, from this is negative index from second index to end index, okay, the value. This is what range of negative indexing, -4 to -1 not included. From -4, -1, -2, -3, from here wasu to -2 values will be displayed, but last index will not be included. See all the values like this, wasu true 4j, but last index -1 not included. Next this is forward from 2 index to end index, at the end of index. What is our 2 index? 2, this is from wasu to last index. This is wasu to last index, okay. This is for range of indexing, negative indexing, okay. So whenever we are these total negative indexing, we can single index we can refer. Whenever you refer in square bracket single index number, negative index or positive index, that value will be printed. A range of negative indexes, we can refer a range of indexes from positive side to end index, from negative index -4 to -1, okay. -4 to -1 means middle of the, where is that -4 this is -1, -2, -3, -4. From here to -1, last index will not be included, so also true 4j will be printed, okay. So these are called negative indexing, okay. So many topics I have discussed, some more we need to discuss.